exercise what you think is your right to free speech in Australia, you could lose your license to practice medicine just for speaking up in the interest of protecting your own patients. But let me deal with something. Today's Wednesday. We've had almost 2 years of nonstop garbage from CNN, ABC, CBS, BBC, and all kinds of newspapers saying, oh, you know, it looks bad for Donald Trump, Russia collusion, and this nonsense went on without interruption. Oh, we got him on this and we got him on that. All BS. I'm telling you, I've seen a piece of what's coming out tomorrow. It's highly redacted, not to protect the president, but to protect the bad actors in the FBI, the CIA, and Mueller himself, Rosenstein, and all those bad actors that were trumping up charges against President Donald Trump, who I think Trump deserves a big thumbs up for pardoning the Hammonds from Oregon. I would encourage you to call Donald Trump at the White House at 202-456-1111. Easy number, 202-456-1111, and say, please grant full unconditional pardon to Julian Assange. You know that guy that used to work in one of those secret rooms? You're reviewing, uploading, and dealing with stuff. And then he realized our secret government that they don't let you know about was doing illegal things, unlawful things in your and my name to people around the world as well as in our country. And he went to the Ecuadorian embassy eventually in, I think it was London. And I would like you to write him a letter and then write Trump a letter. I mean, not an email, a physical letter. And then write Julian Assange a letter. This guy may have preserved the American Republic by exposing things that our government didn't think you should know about, because you might get upset if you really knew what your government little munchins that you never see or hear were doing in your name. Murdering people, arranging for assassinations, transferring things that shouldn't be transferred, all kinds of dirty stuff. They say, oh, national security, we can't we can't let that out. Julian's got to be arrested, which he has now that the president of that Latin American country decided he wasn't going to let Julian Assange have the freedom to stay in their embassy in London, and he was arrested. In my view, for what little it is worth, for those of you watching, Julian Assange probably saved the American Republic, because the direction we were going, pell-mell, headlong, in the dark, over the cliff, with the vast amount of Americans having no idea what your government is doing in your name, without you having any consent or even knowledge. Julian Assange is a hero. I called Carbajal today, Congressman Carbajal, and I asked him. He's in Washington, D.C. when I called. And I didn't get to talk to him personally, but I left a clear message. Two things. One, put a bill through Congress giving Julian Assange blanket amnesty. He doesn't go to prison. He should get a reward. Congress should reward him for all the income he didn't earn and all the threats and the time they're holding him in jail. And the second thing, completely unrelated to Julian Assange, I said to the staffer that answered the phone and took the message for Congressman Carbajal, was that H.R. 5, amends the Civil Rights Bill. And I said clearly, we need him to take his name off sponsorship of that bill, or remove all words about the gay, lesbian, queer society, transgender identity. Take that language out, because though it appears like it's giving everybody equality, it's not. What it's really doing is violating the Constitution. Because under the Constitution, we have a right to associate and not associate with people. And the Roman Catholic Church, Protestant schools, Catholic schools, Jewish schools, under this H.R. 5 would be required to let gays and lesbians who are atheists, who are pedophiles, to be hired in schools and teach the opposite or sneak in whatever they want to say in Catholic, Protestant, and Jewish schools. That is a clear violation of the Constitution, where it says Congress shall make no law regarding, blah, blah, blah. And it also says we have inalienable rights. And among those unenumerated rights are the right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Well, a great deal of people prefer a Catholic education for their children that has nothing to do with teaching gay and lesbian is okay. This H.R. 5 would cause a major havoc with those religious schools. And that's why it's unconstitutional. So call Carbajal. I did. I hope you do. His number is, what's that number, Stephen? 202. 225. 3601. 3601. Call Carbajal today, preferably before 1 p.m. and leave a message with the assistant. Pull his name off of H.R. 5 and put a bill forward from Congress to give Julian Assange complete blanket clearance. He's not going to prison for anything if we the people speak up. Now I understand, most of us don't agree on most everything, and nothing, we're all going to be different. We're all going to have different ideas about what's right and what's wrong. But when you have one kind of school and you want to teach something, and then somebody else passes a law and says, oh, but you've got to hire our people whose very lifestyle is contrary to what you're teaching, something's very wrong with that. And it's really clear. So give Congressman Carbajal a call at 202-225-3601, right there. Tell him no on H.R. 5, pull your name off, don't support that, unless you amend it to take everything regarding with sexual orientation, gay and lesbian, take that out of it, and that basically guts the bill. So then you don't have a bill, and you're back to the original civil liberties where blacks have to be given the right to vote and that sort of thing. But Julian Assange is a hero.